live only on DAZN. November 15th, Eubank Jr. versus Ben 2. The first was a classic, now it's the rematch. The greatest rivalry British boxing has ever seen. Eubank Jr. versus Ben 2. November 15th. Click the link in the description to buy now.
In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. 10x token puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. 10xtoken.io. Terms and conditions apply.
We know the fights beyond this. We know the names beyond this. We know the big nights we want to bring to this country, bring back to stadiums again. But it only happens with a statement performance on Saturday night, and that's, I believe, is what we'll get.
Okay, thank you, Ben. Over to the other side of the table to Matchroom Boxing's promoter, Eddie Hearn. Eddie, here we go again. You say you've been very impressed with your man, Conor, Ben. Yourself and Chris Eubank Sr. have had a little bit of back and forth this week, but what does it mean to you, to Conor, to be in this position once again?
Wow, he's finally learned. He's finally learned, guys, that he cannot speak during the press conference. What a beautiful thing it is that I don't have to interrupt this guy. This is great music, by the way. I don't know. Okay. Oh, this is great. Thank you, Eddie, for finally understanding your position here. I guess I'm just going to jump straight in with what everybody really wants to know, and that is, I'll wait for the music to start. Oh wait, he's actually doing the clipboard. Wow, that's impressive.
Love Actually style from Eddie Hearn tonight.
Well, as long as he's not speaking, that's fine. Wow, this is embarrassing, man. I can't believe this guy's really doing it. This is supposed to be the best promoter in the world, and the guy's got clipboards up on the stage, smiling like an idiot because he's too scared to talk at a press conference. That is, wow.
Chris, just before we hear from yourself, I'm
not here to talk about my feelings or my emotions. I'm here to talk about things that are bothering me and that I think I should shine a light on, as I always do at these press conferences. There's a small issue. Well, it's not a small issue. It's actually a big issue to me. The head of my security since 2014, a man by the name of Ivan, he has been blackballed and blocked from coming to this fight by Eddie Hearn and Matchroom because of a released report about the stoppage of my ambulance. And I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's correct that a man who's simply doing his job and telling the truth is blackballed by the powers that be. So I wanted to put that out there, because if it can happen to him, it can happen to anybody. These people are controlling the industry. They're making jokes about it, but it's a guy's livelihood on the line, and I don't think it's fair. So yeah, I'm putting that out there for the world to know, and something needs to be done about it.
Any response, Eddie? Not sure if you can use the cards for that one, though.
No, there's nothing this guy can say. I mean, in the last press conference, as you guys saw, he used Ricky Hatton a legend and an amazing fighter. He used his name to try and speak during the press conference. I mean, you know, the levels of scumbaggery that we're dealing with here are just unparalleled. You know, we need to get a picture of this guy in the Oxford Dictionary under the word scumbag. Just a little thumbs up, a little smile, because he is the definition that he would do something like that. And I didn't forget about it, and for anyone that did, I'm bringing it up again.
Conor, let's hear from you here this evening. Listening to you speak on the DAZN stream yesterday, you were watching some highlights back.
In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. 10x token puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. 10xtoken.io. Terms and conditions apply.